we have this connection that is very strange. We can actually feel for each other. It's like twins.
Hi!
You may have a close relationship with your mom, but are you close enough to wear matching outfits or take a pole dancing class together? Well, that's the case for Cher Gopman, star of the TLC show sMothered. Cher and her mom are two peas in a pod, and today we're chatting with one half of the mother-daughter duo.
Are you ready, ladies?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Hi.
Cher!
How's it going? You look so cute. I love that purple.
You too! That blue is pretty. So how are you, Cher?
I'm doing great. I have so much going on and I'm so excited. You're the first person that I feel like I'm telling the new news to. So that's pretty exciting.
I love that! So we're going to get to the news very soon. We're going to get to the new news very soon.
Yes.
But I want to talk about the show. So the season is over officially, right?
Yes, the season is over.
Okay, what has been your reaction? What's been people's reaction to the show?
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. We get stopped all the time, every single day. People come up to us and they're like, you're the girls from the show, from sMothered. And it's wild to get to meet all these people who watch us on TV. It's definitely wild, but people have, I think loved sMothered. They've gotten to grow with us so much. Mm-hmm. They saw me during season 1, and in season 1, I was pregnant, and then I had my daughter on national television, and then watching her grow up, and she's about to turn 4 now, so it's crazy. Time flies, but it's amazing because I feel like so many people have been there with me through so many different experiences in my life, which is really, really awesome. I feel like people have gotten to know me so well, which is really
they
fun.
have. And Cher, you have not aged.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Seriously,
I
tried. So how is your mom?
I feel
How is she doing?
She's doing great. She's doing really well. My dad is retired now, so they're traveling a lot. They're living their life, and so they're doing great. We have a podcast together, my mom and I, so we're having so much fun doing that. Podcast is called Chattermouth Podcast, where my mom and I chat about everything and anything from marriage advice to sex advice to everything in between. And it's kind of just like real girl talk, where we sit together, we have our cup of coffee, and we just can talk forever about all different things. And we have different experts come on and weigh in different ways as well.
Oh, I love that. I'll check that out for sure.
Yes. Thank you.
So during the season, we've seen some unique things with your mom. Yeah. What are some of the weirdest things? What are some of the things people are like, yeah, that's weird. I would never do that with my mom. What do you get comments about the most?
It's funny. During this past season, I took my mom to a pole dancing class, and a lot of people were like, whoa, I wouldn't do that with my mom. But to me, my mom loves exercise. She's a big exercise fanatic. And so I felt like pole dancing. I'm a big dancer. I love to dance. I'm not a big person who does exercise. My mom does exercise. So we put them together. Pole dancing seemed like a great idea. But a lot of people, for some reason, were turned off by that. But we had so much fun. I loved it. I want to do it again so badly. So that was this past season. And other seasons, I think people thought it was really weird that my mom and I did a breast milk facial together with my own breast milk, which does sound kind of gross. However, people go all the time for breast milk facials to facialists, and they get to use random people's breast milk. I think that's gross. But if you're using your own, and my mom was using mine, at least you know where it's coming from. So I didn't think it was weird, but other people tend to have to say.
Is that a thing where people are going to get facials with breast milk?
Yeah, you can literally go to a med spa and ask for a breast milk facial, because breast milk is so good for the skin. It clears up acne. When I was, after I gave birth, I was going through a lot of hormonal changes. So I had a lot of breakouts, and I didn't want to use all these different products on my skin because it goes into your breast milk. So you have to be very cautious on what you use. So you actually can use them like breast milk and put it on your pimples, and it actually helps them magically go away. It's amazing. It's like this, magic potion.
I'm not shocked, but I've never heard of this. But who is out there donating breast milk for this cause is what I'm dying to. Like now I'm curious. Like, are there jobs for people who just want to donate their breast milk? That's a lot.
Yeah, like actually, yeah, it's crazy. I know. I don't know. No judgment here.
Cher, I'm gonna play a game with you it's some of the things that I've seen on the show, and you're gonna tell me if you would ever do that. Some of the other couples have done that. So would you take a bath with your mom? Like a bath?
When I was younger, I would, like when you're a kid, you take baths with your mom. When you become an adult, I feel like that's just like kind of crossing the line in my opinion.
I thought so too. And also keep in mind, when you're in a bath, like soaking in your own dirty water is one thing, but somebody else's.
I know.
I was like, I love my mom, Cher, but that is a lot for me.
Yeah. Being in a bath is like my private time. It's not my I don't know, chit chat time. No.
Would you give your mom a massage or have your mom give you a massage?
I mean, I will take a massage from anybody. Yeah. However, watching it on the show, it came off very sensual and sexual.
Yes, it was slow. It was
like it weirded me out, and I'm hard to weird out because I get mother-daughter relationships. Like I love that. I love everyone has a unique bond, but it just came off as a little much. But I mean, I'll take a massage from whoever wants to give me a massage. My back is open.
All right, this is another one I saw, right? So it's Valentine's Day, but it's also your mom's birthday. Are you just saying, forget your husband, we'll see you another time, and go on a dinner with your mom?
That's a really tough one. I think that I would try to honestly do both. I would do a brunch in the morning with my mom, then dinner on Valentine's Day. Brunch with my mom, and then dinner with my husband for Valentine's Day. I would want to definitely celebrate my mom if it's her birthday, no matter what day it is, but also celebrate Valentine's Day with my husband. I think there's a way to balance it out.
I think that's the perfect answer. No, this is the craziest one. And there have been a lot of crazy ones, sure, but this is the one that had me clutching my pearls.
I'm excited for this one.
Would you let your mom inseminate you?
Oh my gosh, no. No. That was too...
Cher, that was too much.
Oh my goodness.
Cringing.
That to me, even, I was like, whoa. But you know what, I will be honest, when I was, first got my period when I was younger, my mom is the one who taught me how to put in a tampon. And I feel like that's as far as I will go. Inseminating, that's something that needs to happen between the two partners, but that's that.
I have a partner, that's the thing, your partner is there. Why would I choose my mom? Cher, watching it on TV, I was like, I looked away. I was covering my eyes.
I know. And then they were shaped like a dildo. It was shaped that was. I was like, oh my goodness, what show did I sign up for?
I don't know. Cher, can you believe you might be one of the sanest here on the show? Imagine.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I hope so. Yeah, but you know what? You can't turn away. I was like, wow, is this really happening? Am I watching this right now as I'm behind a pillow?
Yes. I mean, I'm wondering, Cher, honestly, sometimes I'm like, are they really doing this because it's the cameras, or are they really doing, is this normal for them, or is it just
oh, I think they thought of it they have tried so many times, oh, I just need someone to push it in. Sometimes a nurse will do that for you.
It was a lot. It was a lot for me. All right, so one thing I know that's kind of been, not an issue, but I know the relationship with your mom. She's been butting heads with your husband, Jared, a little bit. How's that relationship going now between them?
They've been doing well. We've recently, we've been living in Miami, and my mom lives in Tampa, but my mom, that's current situation. But I feel like they've been doing really well together. There's always different things, and I'll get to in a little bit about our future updates, and I feel like there's more of that. But my mom is so helpful. When I don't know how, I get like she speaks her mind a lot. She always thinks she's right. Like, she's a mom. She wants the best for us. And I think that she just, sometimes needs to learn to like, just quiet. We'll talk about this later. But they've been doing really well. And I love the fact that my mom comes, she helps all the time with my daughter, which my husband sees is super helpful.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Speaking of your mom, there is a scene that I'm still not over with your mom-in-law with the push in the pool. I need to know about this push in the pool, Cher.
I think they just got to this boiling point where they were bumping heads so much that it just ended in a very sour way. They have since talked and, things are getting better, but, it was definitely like a moment where we're like, whoa, like we all got to take a step back here because that was crazy. That was crazy.
Shocking. And your mom is very sweet and pushy, but not like literally pushy. So,
right.
It's not a side of her that we saw. And so personally, like, that was fake. They planned it. They just planned it. I don't think it's fake.
It wasn't fake, no.
Yeah.
I think it was so unexpected. I don't think the cameras even fully got it the way that, because I remember after the episode, people were like, did she actually get pushed in the pool? Did she fall in the pool?
Yeah.
Because no one was expecting the situation to happen. Like it escalated way too far, but like she was actually pushed in the pool. And that was just very, it wasn't good because it's hard because like I love my mother-in-law, I love my mom, and now like there's like this is next level.
That was hard. That was a little dramatic to watch, but I'm glad that things are good between them now. But what was the conversation after?
So afterwards, it was tough because I had to go back with my mom and we had to talk about everything, and it's hard. I don't like being put in the middle between my mom. That it shouldn't be that way. So there was a lot of discussions that had to happen, but we're in a good place right now, so that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When you're watching back the season, is there anything that you're like, I wish I didn't do that, say that? Is there anything that made you cringe?
I wish that we didn't bring both of our moms house hunting, but obviously like that I didn't like that to happen. But I think, the great thing about reality TV is that you can't these are all things that happen to you. And the fun part is kind of getting to rewatch your life that happened. So, I don't think you can live life having regrets. Like there's things that obviously I'm like, cringy, hard to watch, but I don't regret anything. And, this is a part of me. So it was all experiences. My mom always says life's about, making experiences and making memories. And I think every day has been one of that.
Good. I like that. Thought process. I was watching some of your clips and I realized that you were also on Super Sweet 16.
Everyone's
The hair. We have
the hair. Well, I had blonde hair then. It's so crazy. Sometimes people still will recognize me from that show specifically. They're like, "Are you the girl from my Super Sweet 16?" And I'm like, "Wow, it's been 16 full years since that show aired," which is wild. But I think it was such a hit show, which is crazy.
Yes, I loved that show. Oh, that was so good. I missed those days. And then I found out just last night that you were also on the Exiled thing. I don't think I've watched that one, but tell me what that Exiled was about.
It was a wild experience. It's where they took a few of the Sweet 16ers. Every episode was dedicated to one Sweet 16er. So I was taken to live with a tribe in the jungles of Panama by myself with a tribe for like a week, and I had to live exactly as they did, and they documented everything. So, I had to sleep on a hard wooden floor with nails sticking up because that's how they slept, or I had to catch my own food or cook my own food over a fire, and it was a wild experience, but it was amazing. And also, none of them spoke English, so it was really hard, communicating with everybody. But it was an amazing experience, and I think honestly, it's one of the biggest experiences in my life that impacted me the most that I will cherish forever.
That's good. That sounds wild.
Yeah, it was tough. It was really hard. We had to cut down trees just to get plantains so we could eat food, and it was crazy, but yeah, definitely very, very memorable.
I love that. All right.
Yeah.
So we had some big news. I'm dying to hear it.
Yes, well, the big news is that Jared and I are moving. My dream, people who follow me on social media, on Instagram, they all know that I love animals. Every single weekend, I am at a new farm visiting animals. I'm vegan. Jared is vegan. Hold on, I think I froze. Jared is vegan. Belle, you know, we're all very animal rights people. And so we decided we are going to move to a farm. We're getting our own plot of land. We're leaving the city. We are throwing my heels away. I'm getting some farm boots, and we are starting our own little farm, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully we'll, you know, grow into more and get some animals, some chickens and things like that. We're leaving the city life behind. So it's going to be definitely a big adventure. But when everyone has been asking me on social media, which I haven't quite answered yet, so you'll be the first person to know, it's like, where am I moving? Everyone's been asking. But I actually am finally, after 14 years of being away from my mom, I am moving close to home.
So the farm is in Florida.
So the farm is in Florida. We're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes away from my mom. So that's very exciting. It'll be very close to her. So I'll have a lot of help, which will be really nice. But I'm excited. I don't know how my mom is going to have, I mean, I feel like she'll be coming over my house wearing her heels. Then I'm going to be saying, Mom, you got to have like
you need
something
boots.
else. You got to go get
boots.
some eggs from the chickens. And, you know, it's going to be an adventure for her and a transition for sure. Right, exactly. So it's going to be a transition for her for sure. But I'm so excited. There's like so much that we need to do now. I mean, we've been living in apartments for so long, and, you know, my husband was in residency for so many years. That's why we were living in New York, and now we're living in Miami, but he's finally getting a real job. So we're able to move and pick where we wanted to live. And he's starting his plastic surgery practice down there, which is super exciting. We are starting our home, like our dream home for the first time. Right now, we have no furniture, nothing. Like all of this was already furnished, so we can't take anything. We're starting totally from scratch. We get to design everything. There is just so much that we need to do. But I'm excited. My mom will be close by. My dad's close by.
Yeah, I was just saying, I know your mom is just dancing at this news.
Definitely. She is so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like there's so much to do right now. I am packing. You can see right over here even. I have like boxes and boxes trying. I feel like I am trying to like so hard just to come up with the designs, and I have to do the whole interior design, which I'm so excited about. But like first I need to pack up this whole place because we're leaving very soon and I can't wait.
That's exciting.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you. I'm sure we'll get to see the rest of your journey. Is there another season of the show?
You know, we don't know just yet. We are still on hold, so to be announced, to be continued. We'll see what happens.
I'm hoping that you are, and we get to see this new journey on the farm.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, new life, and living near my mom too. I haven't actually lived near my mom in 14 years, so she would always visit me for a very long time, and we had this amazing long distance relationship, which is beautiful and wonderful. But you know, what's it going to be like when she's actually like right next door, and how is my husband going to deal with that? And I think he loves her for short periods of time, but it's
from afar. He loves her from afar.
Yes. So it's definitely going to be an adjustment period, but I'm so excited about that, and you know, I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of your journey. It was so much fun, and thank you for that exclusive bit of information, Cher.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you so much. This has been so fun chatting with you.
So fun.
Bye. Take care.